Hey guys, and welcome back to the true finale of Sonic Rush. If you've beaten Blaze's story, and you've beaten Sonic's story and gotten all the 7 Chaos Emeralds, the final true part of the game will unlock. You have Sonic, you have Blaze, and then you have Extra. This one's probably one of my favourite Sonic finales, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, like, that's cool and all, but for the love of God, why call it Extra Zone? Why not call it Final Zone or Last Zone or, something that indicates that it is the true ending of the game rather than, it's just an extra thing you can do if you'd like.
Right, Richie, I've got to just set something in stone here, just so you bear in mind the weight of what I'm about to say. I am a guy who spends a lot of time looking into Sonic lore and Sonic multiverse theories, so when I'm about to say this to you, bear that in mind. Who fucking cares?
Right.
You're not wrong.
If I was making the game, God knows it would be a lot shittier than it actually is. But I would just call it like true story, last story. But whatever. Yes, the universes are linked. Two Eggmans, I never could have seen that coming.
No, even though we kind of figured that out playing the main game, but
I figured that out playing fucking Winter Olympics DS. The true final story of Sonic Rush, I think you'll find.
That's the thing though, we're slowly running out of DS Sonic games to do each winter now.
Yeah, that's true. Man, I love Winter Olympics DS. That was a really fun playthrough as well.
Yeah, it was just a fun story mode to go through, but
I mean, really, with the Winter Olympics 2010, both the Wii and the DS game, I never played the DS game, but obviously we commentated over it, but I did play the Wii game. They were stellar. They were probably the best of the Olympic Games that have ever come out.
Yeah, they're definitely up there, but, okay, yo, my god, no. Sorry, the size of that thing kind of took me by surprise, and I lost control of basically all my motor functions.
Did it just put her to sleep like Eggman did to Sonic and Tails in Adventure?
Oh no, not the gas. Not the poo gas.
I love that though. Like, I know everyone's made the joke about Eggman being more full of pride than actually wanting to win and that, but like, if he's got like gas that can literally put the characters to sleep, why is he still fucking up?
I don't know.
I mean, at that point, it is just like, you're clearly just in it for the game here. Like, you don't actually want world domination. You just want to muck about with a bloody hedgehog for 5 minutes.
I feel like this is a banter thing more than having any actual motive, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my god, Blaze, are you dead? Ah, Sonic the Hedgehog. You have one of these in your dimension? Actually, that's a point. We call Blaze Parallel Universe Sonic, but is there a Sonic in Eggman Nega's universe?
I don't know, but I might have to update my graph.
So yeah, these are just like a character and his OC coming together to create something wonderful. Eggman Land Beyond the Dimensions. Oh, the ultimate theme park where I will rule it all. I mean, we'll rule it all. Yes, semantics.
Oh, there would absolutely be infighting if they actually pulled that off. Like, they're two massive egos, they can't not, you know?
Well, I mean, that's also the entire point of the end of Generations.
Yeah, very true, very true. Sorry, Sonic. He started playing part 1 of Hellfire Com's Sonic Adventure 1 playthrough, and I couldn't take it. I just fell asleep. Then why I decided to put that particular playthrough on blast. There's nothing wrong with it, really.
No, it helped me fall asleep, then suddenly woke me up when your volume spiked.
Yeah, very true, very true.
Oh, and that part where you had half of the call cutting out, but you left it in anyway, that was great.
Look, alright, it was a different time. Anything that happened then happened in another dimension. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, this is like the difference between classic Entom and modern Entom.
Why is modern Entom still short, fam? This is bullshit. You guys, that I barely know. you're friends. As long as you have the power of friendship, you can contrive some major bullshit and really piss off a fat man.
And at the end of the day, isn't that what we're all here for?
Oh, hell yeah. This is one of my favourite super transformations in the series, actually. Oh, yeah, dick's glowing. Let's go.
Those frames could absolutely be taken out of context.
I feel the power energizing me. It's time to get dangerous.
Here we go.
With your powers combined, I will clip these emeralds into me. Yeah, bit more of a dangerous take on Supersonic here. Kind of reminds me of how they portrayed him in SA1.
I mean, I was about to say that was a very, very SA1 style scene. Like the way that they shot. It's done very much how SA1's Supersonic transformation was done. And then this bit is very much like SA2's.
It's like the expression sort of makes him look that bit more serious, because like it might be a little bit American curvy, but you know it is cool. But here we have the final boss, and maybe this isn't quite as hype as the lead up to it was.
Yeah, it's you like Doomsday Zone? Well, we've got plenty of Doomsday Zone in the back, but it seems to have gone off a little bit.
Yeah, see, I like Doomsday Zone because it's kind of has the build up, but the actual confrontation is more fast paced. Whereas this, it's doing the same sort of lead up as Doomsday, but then he's going to start firing these things, and then you have to fire them back at him, which is easier said than done. Because they are moving around you, and you need both you, them, and him to be in the right position to get a good shot in.
Yeah, the right elevation and whatnot, unless you're just late and are very good with diagonals. But I'm going to say I feel this is a good final boss, but there is a bit of jank to it, which puts it lower down on the list, like lower middle for me. I'm unsure as to whether Rush Adventure's final boss or this is better, but what I will say is that it don't miss in the music department.
Oh yes, Wrapped in Black is a fantastic final boss theme. This, like, the obvious bit of trivia, you know, the quote that we're hearing, there is part of a Malcolm X speech in there. Then you've also got the Rap in Black sample. I forget what that's from, I think that's from another sample bank. But it just all comes down like really well with the vocals and whatnot, so I am happy with this.
Indeed, indeed. How do we feel about Burning Blaze?
I like her design, and I also like her ability here. She is the better character to play as in this final boss because she has a more standard projectile she can use.
Ah, right.
So rather than having to do the awkward lining up thing, she can just, as long as you don't get hit while she's trying to fire stuff off, you know, like, this is a much easier shot to make.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because she has fire powers, boost that with the Chaos Emerald, so you're obviously going to get a fireball out of it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have to say, I obviously not played it, but yeah, Burning Blaze, pretty cool design, and definitely, yeah, looks like the better gameplay choice. And it's obviously you don't have a choice, but you get the gist.
I love how the enemy design just flips over and whatnot. I've joked about this with THD, but like with certain toys back when I was a child, I'd like turn them upside down. Oh, they look different. This is the evil version of it.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's exactly what's happening here.
Yeah, well, what I do think is interesting to tie in with that, as well as them flipping the machine over, all of Sonic's parts take place on the top screen, all of Blaze's parts take place on the bottom screen, which kind of does complement that well as well, like with the different dimensions thing going on.
Oh yeah.
Very good shot back there, by the way, but I feel like it's time to bring Rush to its conclusion, and Flame, I'm going to start with you. Sonic Rush, mate.
I think this is an incredibly solid 2D Sonic game. It's not my favourite. I like Advance 2 more, I like Mania more, and like, I'm a fan of the classic games as well, but like this, it's a new spin on 2D Sonic, which worked really well. You can see the influences they left on the Sonic franchise going forward. It's a lot of fun to play. It's let down a bit by some questionable bits of level design in the later stages, looking out what you limit and that. But as a whole experience, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a few dim-sisms here and there, but otherwise I agree. Visually, it looked great for the time it came out. Musically, it's one of the most unique and iconic in Sonic's repertoire. It introduced Blaze, one of the best Sonic characters in the franchise. It's just a very, very solid game. Would I put it in my top 5? Probably not. Would I put it in my top 10? Absolutely. And everyone who enjoys Sonic should give Sonic Rush a try.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's me. I mean, obviously, I can't really comment too much because I've not played Rush, and just because I suppose of its age, there's probably not much chance of me playing it at this point anyway. But having said that, it does look like it is a pretty fun and pretty solid game overall. It's got a great sort of style to it, and yeah, I mean, obviously for the fact that it introduced Blaze to the Sonic franchise and just has been a fun ride. Yeah, it certainly seems like it's obviously not among the toppity top of Sonic games, but it's still a pretty decent one. And really, at this point, when you've got a franchise that's sort of tracking more negative than it is positive, pretty okay and enjoyable is actually definitely on the higher end of the scale.
No, I just need more time. More time. Don't suplex me, bro. Oh my god, he's so fucking scared.
Because you knew this was coming.
I mean, they were just floating there, but whatever, I guess.
I gotta say, these models really hold up well in these scenes.
They do, yeah.
The glow is helping, but it works.
Some say they're still spinning to this very day.
Well, I mean, they've only got like 60 odd rings left.
Oh, jeez. I guess everyone's dead then. Well, that was Sonic Rush.
So now we know Sonic Rush takes place at the end of the timeline.
Oh, Jesus. Very nicely done, mate. Great playthrough overall, gameplay-wise.
Yeah, that was worth a whole day's experience of recording a 3-hour game.
Oh man, that was me with Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, to go off on a completely different tangent.
Well, it pays off. It makes the runs a lot smoother, so it's worth it.
I'm sorry, Sonic, we must go now. We're not allowed to reside in the same universe. Recolors were never meant to exist side by side.
Until the next game.
Or look at all his other friends, yeah.
Yeah, well, Cream's not here right now, so maybe you could pass on a message to me. So I don't really know what Sonic game we're going to be covering next. We have a couple of options, but we haven't super finalised anything for 2021. Hopefully we'll still be here to deliver more Sonic playthroughs to you guys, but why don't you let us know what you want to see? Maybe we'll pick something from there if we can't finalise stuff ourselves.
Yeah, I've got a couple of things in the backlog, but usually with Sonic runs it's well, we've got all these ready to go, it's just which one do we want to do next? Which one do we feel like,
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm talking in exclamations.
This would be a lot better if it was animated. Shipping in 3, 2... We shake hands already! There we go. Wow, it was Blaze who initiated it as well.
There we see that actually Elise is the easier princess.
See ya, cool cat version of me. See ya, less royal version of me. Bye. Great ending though, very simple, extremely simple, but it sets up nicely for future games and whatnot.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I'm really gonna miss when the Soul Emeralds dissipate their power and I slowly hover my way down to the surface. Flying is pretty cool.
At least she has the hover ability. Sonic's just gonna slap bang flat on his face, you know?
Yeah, well, but he has Tails on call, on standby, so... So basically, the moral here is Friends is good. Friends give you superpowers.
Not literally. Please don't try this at home.
Sonic? Is that you, or is this a metaphor right now?
Am I hallucinating here?
That's a good screenshot to just put on Twitter. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Can make sure you get the frame where Sonic is there and not the one where he's not, because that's a rapid flicker.
So yeah, everything's going back to normal, including us. This should come out very close to the arse end of 2020, so I hope you guys have survived through the year as best you could, and keep your chin up, because there may be hard times, but God knows there'll always be Hellfire comms covering fucking Sonic games. So, I've been at Tom64.
I've been the Flameclaw.
And I've been Richie.
See you next time for another HFC Sonic playthrough. Bye bye.
You proceed. This is what you need.